Somebody asked me what the black experience is in America. I'm just gonna show them this video.
Catch him! Get 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 him!
Let's watch that again.
Catch him! Get him! Get him! Get him! Get him! Get him! Get him!
I know that dude was mad. I know he was mad. He said, yeah, I got it. Y'all cheer for me. And the thing I love the most about the video is the black man that told him to catch him. He said, you got this. Catch him. Go get him.
This race, I feel so bad for that guy, but also this is track 101. When I ran track, this is what they tell you. Do not celebrate too soon. Do not celebrate till you are through, till you are done with that race. But the sad thing is I think the audience was trying to tell him, like the people that were cheering were trying to be like, go faster. But I think he thought that they were just cheering for him. So he's like, woo, ah, and they're like, no, ah, and then he loses it. It's so funny though, but I feel like every track coach in America is going to use that clip. Every track coach is going to be like, look at this. Don't celebrate until you've actually won the race.
Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. In case you're new here, my name is Maren and I'm Maureen. So in today's episode, we're going to be looking into the hilarious reaction of Black Americans who are reacting to a marathon that has just concluded in Delaware. Right, there's a white man who was going to win, right? But apparently, as the videos would show, he celebrated too early and ended up getting embarrassed by a black marathoner. But guys, what are we talking about? Let's watch what happened and then we come back and talk about it. You can let us know your thoughts and opinion in the comment section. Also consider subscribing if it's your first time here. Let's watch and then we come back.
Time and time again, that Delaware marathon video where the guy think he's won and then the black man swoops in and gets it. The comments are 110% right. It is never over until it's over. You never ever celebrate until the deal is done, the ink is signed, whatever you want is in your hand, because you just never know when something is going to get snatched out of your hand. And this is something that we see happen so many times. So you would think that people who are running the marathon will be like, I just can't rest until I get past that, till I get past, like I run through the ribbon. But it was just black excellence time and time again. And I love it. And I felt like, I think him being at the end and just tasting the fact that he could almost win was enough for him to push past that man and get to the glory. But if I was that man, I would be so heated. But again, in every lifetime, I want to be black. The man won. He got his tens. He won fucking fair and square. You just don't ever give up until you are past that line. And I just think that's something that we can all learn from. And it's a good little video. I go back and watch it. And I'm just like, you know what? He just ate that up. And I think that was it. Mind you, he thought, the guy in the front probably thought like, oh, they're screaming for me. No, honey, you don't know what they're screaming for. And until you get past that line, you need to be focused on moving forward. He slacked off.
Many celebrities have reacted to the Delaware marathon incidents. First up, Rihanna said, I would never let this go. Next, The Rock said he should be proud of himself regardless. Next, Kevin Hart commented with 3 laughing faces. Next, I Show Speed said, humiliating. And finally, Oprah said, this was nail-biting. Carson Mello is currently going viral after a video showed him losing a marathon because he celebrated too early. Carson was mere steps away from winning the race and decided to jog towards the finish with his arms raised in celebration, without him realizing another contender about 50 yards behind him was closing in fast, as the second place runner surged towards the finish line and raised his arms in celebration, thinking that he'd won. Despite thinking he'd won, Carson was passed at the last second by the laser-focused competitor and lost the race. The footage has now been viewed more than 4 million times since being posted online. It has led to a lot of comments from people pointing out the lesson Carson should be taking away from the moment, which is to always run through the tape. Lots of people are making fun of Carson online, and many more are feeling bad for him. But everyone can agree this was one of the most dramatic marathon endings ever. Before you go, I want to know, Do you think this was the most embarrassing finish line moment ever?
See that? See that why you don't celebrate too early. Oh, man. Yeah, I know he dropped the N-bomb with the hard ER. See, that just showed you right there. Don't celebrate too early. He thought everybody would chant him on, but they was warning him that there was a nigga on your trail. And he came through and stole the victory. I wouldn't say he stole it because he earned that. That boy put in the last thrust he had. He turned into a super saiyan. A super nigga. I felt good for him. I felt good for him because I was cheering in the background too, like, yeah, go! Go! Usain Bolt. Damn. I know if he wasn't racist before, he racist now. And he probably felt like, oh boy, cheated. He ain't cheat. He ain't cheat. You just celebrated too early. You counted him out. And he counted on himself.
See that right there? Is a perfect example of it is not over until it's over. That man put both of his hands up in celebration of the win, only for the other dude to sprint past his ass and win the race. That is a perfect example of it's not over until it's over.
That man signing up for ICE tomorrow. Matter of fact, he probably signed up for it whenever he lost that race. I know he hotter than fish grease at a church cookout. I know he is. Oh, that's a Hitler in the making. He finna be another, who that man that's going around suing all the black scholarships and stuff because it's racist now that he's claiming that it's racist, the one that was with affirmative action and all that because he lost against a black man way back there. So now he been suing every other black organization because he petty. We just done created another to come from the back like that. He thought he had it in the bag. He signed up for ICE already. That's your next ICE officer.
I wanted to see that too, so I went looking for another vantage point of that race, and I found it. Watch this video, and I'll be right back.
And it was at this moment he knew he fucked up.
This picture right here is going to go down in history. My question to this guy right here, why were you checking your watch before you even crossed the line? Like, that was another thing. You were celebrating too early, and then right, like what, 3-4 feet before the line, you checked your watch. I'm very fucking confused about that shit. But this right here, young buck, that's what I'm talking about. He said, I'm not gonna stop until I cross the line, and he did. Now let's watch that again from the other angle. Somebody asked me what the black experience is in America. I'm just gonna show them this video.
Catch him! Get 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 him!
Yeah, that's the black experience. Right fucking there.
How many of these clips are we gonna have to see before you realize you have to finish strong and be aware of your surroundings?
When are y'all gonna learn that the race ain't over until the race is over? Check out this video from the Delaware Marathon where this guy is like we've seen before, celebrating way too soon.
Catch him! Get 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 him!
People are gonna learn someday. Let me know in comments what you think.
Oh, let me explain to you why this video is going viral, right? Everyone loves the underdog story. They love seeing someone come from behind, push, while the person in first place is just celebrating like they won already. No, they love to see that person come from behind and get it out the mud. Get it out the mud and take over first place.
What a dramatic end to the Delaware Marathon, proving, it ain't over till it's over. Joshua Jackson is the man in the black shirt sprinting there. The leader really didn't turn his head to see Jackson gaining all the way to the tape. The Pottstown, PA native officially won by 2 seconds.
Hey, yo, I know y'all seen that boy in that Delaware marathon. Moral of the story, run all the way to the end. My man was celebrating, cheering, rooting, and everything before he even got past the finish line. Buddy was on him. Buddy was on him. And if you know anything about running back in the day, street racing out the neighborhood, light pole to light pole, when you put that head back, cause you out of there. Buddy was on him. No brakes. No brakes. He was on him. Zoom right past him at the finish line. Moral of the story, run all the way to the end, bro. Don't stop and celebrate before the party really starts. You killed yourself out there, buddy. Man, you really thought you had it. Yeah. Buddy was on a mission. My man was big stepping. I'm talking them joints was, you know what I'm saying? He was big stepping. Congrats to you, my boy.
And that is exactly why you need to go hard into the finish line. This man thought he had it in the bag. He's doing it. Oh, yeah. Okay, he's already thinking, how am I going to do this medal? How is he going to celebrate? He was like thinking, oh, everybody's going to talk about me and getting first place. Like, ooh, I can't wait for my Facebook post, my Instagram post. Like, everybody is going to be loving this. And guess what? Here comes him. Ooh, I'm going to get him. I'm going to get him. He just started running, gunning, and you lost by like 2 or 3 steps, all because you wanted to have your little victory lap. Oh, my God. And you know he's going to be sick to his stomach, because when's the next time it's going to be a marathon like that? And if it is, are you going to be in front or something like that? Like, that might have been his only marathon win in his life, and he just fumbled it away. Like, this is why you got to go hard to the finish. It's a marathon, not a sprint.
Get him! Get him! Get him! Get him!
You thought they was cheering for you, didn't you? Can you imagine being fam? You hear the crowd getting louder and louder, and here you think it's because you about to finish this marathon. You done won the race. Yay! Oh, shit. Unfortunately, I too had to learn the hard way. You see, once upon a time, I had a song called Now You a Single Mom. It did 1 million views in 3 weeks, and I started to celebrate just like fam because I thought I was going to go on tour. When I dropped the audio file, it did 500,000 views in 4 days, and it had me feeling just like him. I was celebrating. I thought my life was going to change for the better. And then I got blackballed. I love the irony because he's black. This just goes to show you, honestly, you never count your chickens before they hatch.
The man who lost the Delaware Marathon has spoken out about how he felt about losing. The Delaware Marathon Running Festival ended in total shock this past Sunday when a runner was passed in the final moments. A man named Carson was only steps away from winning the marathon and was seen jogging towards the line with his arms raised in victory. While he was focused on his celebration, he did not realize that another runner was closing in very fast from about 50 yards behind. Joshua Jackson had picked up his speed and was surging towards the finish while the crowd screamed with excitement. Just as Carson reached the line, he was passed at the very last second by Joshua, who remained laser focused. Joshua finished with a time which was only 2 seconds faster than Carson. Now we found out how Carson feels. One source said, the loser was seen being very upset afterwards. He worked so hard for this. He wanted it more than anything. He tried to put on a brave face, but ultimately he told his close ones that he was devastated. It is clear that Carson put everything into this race, and having the victory taken away so close to finish has been extremely difficult. The video of the moment has gotten a lot of attention across social media, with thousands of people sharing the clip of the unexpected finish. But before you go, I want to know, how would you feel if you were him?
I can't tell you how many times I tell people this over and over again. Never celebrate until the job is complete or the victory is secured. And why do I say that? Because this man right here, running in the Delaware Marathon, thought he had it in the bag. He was about to cross the finish line, when all of a sudden, this happened. Take a look at this. Watch this. Look at that man right there. Pouring it on. There's the guy right there about to celebrate. Watch. Yeah, I got this. Boom. Snatched right out of his hand. Unbelievable. I don't think he believes what the heck just happened. Unbelievable. Look at that right there. Incredible. Just an unbelievable finish to that marathon in Delaware. This individual right here was fist pumping away. I'm in, I got this, ready to celebrate, without finishing the race. And all of a sudden, you saw it with your own eyes, sprinted, took control, took charge, and won the marathon. Congratulations to him. Let this be a lesson to everyone out there. Never celebrate early until the victory is secured or the job is done. Let me know your thoughts on this in the comments, and as always, I'd love to hear from you.
So guys, welcome back. Let us know what you think about the videos we just played here. One question I'm going to ask is, when you're in a race, who runs without looking over their shoulders? Yeah? Most of the time, they actually don't usually look over their shoulder. Okay, let's just say then he got cocky, because the fact that you can see the finish line does not mean that you slow down. You slow down. It also does not mean that there's another competitor out there who's not seeing gunning towards the same position. Line, right? So this is just all in all hilarious, and it just proves a point I think that the Black American community has always been knowing, that when it comes to such sports where both people participate, yeah, everybody is talented, but if you're not careful or if you do silly mistakes, you're gonna end up losing to somebody else. And I know from this, a lot of us, if you haven't learned a lesson from this experience, I don't know what you're waiting for, because they normally say experience is the best teacher, right? But you don't wait to learn. Such things should always teach people a lesson. You don't celebrate until it's done. Just like when they say, if you're going to get a job or if you're going to do some project, you don't announce it until you're very sure it's gonna happen, because you might end up announcing, or you have a big plans for big travels coming up, and then you go and announce it, and then something happens. You'll end up looking like a laughing stock, because people, after you talk big, people will be expecting things to happen for you. So if it doesn't, they're those ones who are waiting to, to laugh at you. Right. And sometimes I can understand why, when the first racer, the white guy, when he had people, get very loud on the crowd, I can understand why he thought they were cheering for him, and he started clapping as he was raising his hands, But on another note, also on that, what you've said, that is also a lesson, because he was distracted. He listened to the noise around him, instead and it made focusing. Him. Yeah, if he was focused, he could have just continued with the pace that helped him, and then celebrated after with the people who are cheering, and he assumed that they were cheering him on, But guys, what do you think about this episode? This was so embarrassing. Personally, I've gotten secondhand embarrassment for him, but kudos to the winner, because he didn't cheat to get there, guys. No, and he just used his brains. He used his brains to bypass that finish line. Yeah, but that was a very interesting and entertaining thing to watch. But guys, let us know what you think about this episode. Yeah, if it was me, I wouldn't like it very much.
Right. Consider subscribing if you're new to our channel, and we'll see you on our next episode.